Well, you may not see it because I just did a kind of a warm-up video and the neighbor was cutting the lawn and everything. So it may, knowing me, I might still throw it up, but it may not. But good thing to have a little warm-up. What I touched on, of course, is the crazy world that we're in right now, and date-wise, this is June 12th, 2020, so right in the middle of the COVID, and obviously the last week or two has just been crazy. All around the world, it's been a good rise up against, Black Lives Matters. Thank God. I mean, I don't know why it takes so long for us to, you know, make things better. It's crazy. Always has been crazy. And I don't know, actually, some of you might not know me, but, I've always, probably a long time ago, I'm sure I put it on one of my videos. I said, the way to fix the problem around the world is to, let's just start crossbreeding, right? Like, the more we breed with each other, the less someone can, from a church or from a politician, from a police, from anyone can try to force us into saying, "Oh, that person over there, oh, that person." No, 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 no. That's my cousin, or that's my wife, or that's my husband, or my nephew. Like, maybe in some ways that's all we really need to do to just take away their ammo. But of course, everyone's gonna love whoever they love. But that's just it. You should be allowed to love whoever you love, and everyone should be treated the same. So I'll just leave that at that, and I'm sure I'll get into it more in some other tape. So I started thinking about, okay, so COVID-19, like it's hampered me. I'm a single guy. I have an ex that we talked on the phone and stuff, and we sat with the lawn chairs 6 feet apart, and met occasionally when it was some sunny days here in Steveston, which is just near Vancouver, BC. Again, for those that don't know, I'm Canadian. And we had nice conversations and all that. But you can't date in this. You couldn't. I couldn't date in this time. I mean, I guess a lot of people say we can do online dating. Well, I don't know. I look at some of those sites and I get sent stuff, but I don't bother slapping down any money to have conversations or send emails and stuff, because what's the point? Even an elephant, I don't think can make 6 feet. Like, that's a long distance to have someone that's going to be like a fun partner, a physical partner, and to have to stand away when you're starting out. Yeah, how's your spaghetti? Yeah, can we do that? Lady in the Tramp thing. Oh, we're not allowed to do that because we like. Well, if we broke it perfectly in the middle, maybe. It's a long ways to shove a meatball up your nose. Okay, that's stupid, but I have stupid thoughts all the time. That one just came, wasn't planned. Oh, I did have one that I thought about a week ago, and I was thinking, okay, who is this really affected? Well, definitely it's affected a lot of the people that are in, smaller industries, B2B. There's little businesses that, and myself too. It's my third job that I lost 3 jobs. But the third one that shut down, I was a truck driver, but I was only a part-time truck driver, and a bunch of our stores closed. So of course I was one of the first ones that they said, hey, we're gonna have to lay you off for hours. And I'm still I'm still listed with them, so they say they will call me back if enough businesses come back that it picks up where they can start having the part-timers back too. And then of course, acting, everyone knows, it's just faded right off. And security for acting, there was only the first month or two, there was a bit of work for those that were sitting on the sites where buildings were, or trailers were, or the actual studios were. But again, they were the seniors, and that was just, again, I don't want to be full-time in anything anymore at my age. Oh, I just turned 60, May 29th, so I'm now a senior citizen. See, I'm not afraid to tell you anything. Most people would probably say, I'm just turned 50, if I could get away with it. Maybe, but I do have a lot of gray. And I have a fresh haircut. This was mentioned on the tape before, so now probably I won't post that tape. I'm starting to repeat myself a bit. So I was thinking, what other jobs are people not even, concerned about or caring about, and that they can't get served? And I was thinking about, well, there's whole industries in the world where people that aren't doing well, they have to do certain things to kind of get by. And, obviously one of them is pickpocketers. Poor bastards. There's nobody on the street to pickpocket. And also, you can't pickpocket from 6 feet. So they don't have a chance anymore. They start coming towards you. They get within 4 feet. People are turning around saying, "Hey, you're getting in my space." They're like, but, I mean, really, they got to feed themselves, feed their drug habits, feed their drinking habits. Mine's drinking, so I'm not trying to be a saint here. Um, so the poor bastards are really hurting. And actually, on a sad note, because my comedy is kind of weird, it goes sad, happy, on the sad note. So I'm going to do a serious face here. On a sad note, just recently in Vancouver, our CERB deaths are like way down. We're doing really well. So, thank you, BC, and everyone involved, all of us, because we're doing really well as a province. But guess what skyrocketed as a result? Drug overdoses. And this isn't a comedy on this part. It's just so sad. Like, we can't, there's enough tragedy going on with businesses, with livelihoods, people in hospitals, all across Canada, even worse than many countries like the States. But now for us, we're getting hit with the highest number we've ever had in a month of deaths from drugs. So any of you that didn't know that BC looks like it's doing pretty good. Yeah, we have this other problem that we're not doing very good with at all. And part of that is isolation. People aren't, they're telling them not to do drugs without a buddy, but their buddy can't be within 6 feet. So it's just not working, obviously. So, pickpocketers is one of the industry that doesn't have a chance. Another one is prostitution. Like, there's a lot of lonely guys like me sitting around, and I haven't used a prostitute, but I'm getting older now. Maybe that's where I'll have to go. I mean, there might not be any women that want to sleep with me anymore. And at the end of the day, I have birthdays too, so I probably am going to celebrate somehow. I hope my kids don't see this one. Or my exes. Who knows? That's somewhere in the future. But anyways, getting back to how do they do their industry right now? So there's a lot of ladies out there, and men, sorry. There are a lot of men and ladies out there that made a living, and probably some of them a very good living. Escort service and stuff. They charge a lot, I hear. Again, I haven't done it. No one's going to believe me because I'm laughing, but it's true. I haven't. I've been tempted though. I have to admit. It's like, come on, why don't you just try to be like a life experience? But I'm cheap and I don't make much money, and obviously being on CERB now, I make no money. I'm just getting by like everyone else. Alrighty. So we're going to move along from that one. So some of the ramifications, pickpocketers, people that make a living off of the sex trade, they're all hurting, and even the atmosphere now. If you do, the places are starting to open. I've been trying to already go out and support some of the people I know in Stevenson and that, because I know they've been hurt. They've been closed. But it's awkward. I mean, you got people serving you with masks on. You got people that are sitting across from you with masks on, but they're far across from you, and you got the other tables are empty, and then there's a table that's got a few people in it, and hey, it just, I don't know if you guys if you started getting out there yet, but if you have, it's kind of odd. So I saw that one on TV with the people using mannequins to try to make their place look more lively. I thought that's kind of cool and kind of fun, but then they put masks on them. I think if they just left the masks off the mannequins, because they're not going to breathe on you, it would have had helped with the atmosphere, I guess, in a quirky way. But with the masks on, it's like this reminder, the zombie dead. They're just sitting there, waiting to be woken up. All right, that's another one I just banged off as usual, and I'll have a look, and maybe I'll post it. Take care. All the best.